So what are some of the good things and the bad things about Corona? Now, this is such a common question that I am getting from a lot of my clients. So I decided to make a pros and cons video for the benefit of everyone. Now, please make sure to watch it to the end because some of the cons will not only surprise you, but they can actually even cost you money. Hi, and welcome to Hiljin Homes, where you will find real estate information that no one else is sharing with you. Now, if you have any questions about moving to Corona or any questions about moving to any of the neighboring cities, definitely feel free to send me a direct message. I'd be super happy to assist you in any way possible. All right, so we will start off with the pros. Now, since I do live here, I obviously enjoy several things about the city, but here are a few of the things that stick out to me as the biggest pros to living in Corona. So we will begin with pro number one, which is location. This is great because we want to be able to enjoy making memories with our families, right? Location is going to be a huge part of it, especially if you want to go out, have a good dinner in the weekend, go out sightseeing, exploring. You want to be able to be within a stone's drive to be able to experience these things with your family. Corona is centrally located nearby to Orange County, Los Angeles County, and San Diego County. Now, you can expect to get to these neighboring areas within an hour and a half drive. However, Orange County is literally our neighboring county, so that'll take you about 30 minutes to get to, where you can enjoy great shopping and restaurants, the beach, and Disneyland. In addition, for all those people who love kind of outdoor sports, Big Bear Lake is only about an hour and a half drive away as well, where you can enjoy snowboarding, skiing, and summertime water activities as well. Now, for all of you wine lovers, Temecula is about a 45-minute drive away, which is basically the Napa of Southern California. And now, around Temecula, for all those people who do like to gamble, there's a great casino called Pechanga Casino, which is also about a 45-minute drive away, which is basically in the same area as Pechanga. Next up, let's consider pro number two, which is cost of living. Now, this is great because home prices in California are typically super expensive, making it very tough for new millennial families to plant their roots and buy homes. Now, a typical home in Corona will cost about $655,000, which is about 10.8% less than the average California home, making Corona a very affordable city to live comparable to its neighboring cities. Pro number three, Corona is a growing city. Now, this is important because population growth is a key indicator for economic growth, including home price growth as well. Now, in 2023, Corona had a population of about 164,000 people, which shows an increase of about 4.19% since the most recent census. Now, this can be attributed to the rising home prices of neighboring, more well-known cities in Orange County and Los Angeles County. These rising home prices forces first-time homebuyers out of those markets and into more up-and-coming cities such as Corona. Hey, by the way, if you are finding value in this video, could you do me a huge favor by liking, commenting, and subscribing? Thank you. Now, right back to the video. All right, pro number four, everyone, is weather. Now, I've included this because we want to be able to enjoy the beautiful California weather. Now, the weather in Corona is very pleasant, with warm summers reaching above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, while winters range from mid-50s to about mid-70s. The mild weather allows residents to enjoy outdoor activities all year round, and since rain is minimal, that contributes to the pleasant climate as well. So weather is a fantastic pro, which will allow you to go ahead and enjoy the beautiful California sunshine. All right, pro number five, and this is a huge one, especially for all you brand new home buyers who are looking to start a family or already have little ones. Corona has fantastic school districts. Now, this is a must because if you are like me, again, you are planning or already have kiddos, and putting them in a good school system is a very high priority. So Corona is served by the Corona Norco Unified School Districts. Overall, the school is very highly rated. A few of the standout schools include Temescal Valley Elementary School, Citrus Hills Middle School, or Santiago High Schools. Now, for all those who want to send their kids to private schools, there are several different Christian schools, Catholic schools to choose from where you could easily send your kids to as well. All right, now it's time to dig into the cons of Corona. There are definitely several reasons this may not be the city for you. And here are a few things I would consider as cons. First up, we have to consider con number one, which is Corona could be very expensive. Now, this is not great because if you are moving from somewhere outside of California or New York, Corona is one of the more expensive cities to live in. Compared to the US average, Corona is 31.2% higher as in regards to actually cost of living. Things such as groceries, gasoline, rent are more expensive than most US cities. To live comfortably in Corona, you will need a minimum annual income about $125,000 if you are married. And if you are single looking to move in Corona, you must make at least $71,600. One distinction I do want to make is Corona compared to cities inside California is actually cheap, right? As I mentioned in pro number one. Corona outside of California is considered very expensive. So if you are making a move from, Texas, Florida, the Midwest, you will find that living in Corona can be very expensive. But if you are living in LA County, Orange County, San Diego County, coming to Corona, you will find that living in Corona, the cost of living is going to be much cheaper. All right, next up, let's talk about con number two, which is entertainment. Now, this sucks because we want to be able to enjoy fun weekend shindigs with our family. So outside of the Corona Heritage Museum, there isn't too much to do in the entertainment space. However, with steady population growth, downtown Corona is going through major renovation. And as a matter of fact, they're in the first phase of construction already. Now, I anticipate the entertainment space to increase in the years to come. This is tough, right? Because if you want to move into a city with a new family, you always want to be able to have things to do. Now, my only kind of caveat is you can go places. However, you will have to make a drive, 20, 30 minutes to, say, Orange County if you want to take the kiddos to Disneyland. Even go to the beach. There's several beach cities out there in Orange County. All right, con number three is traffic. Now, I consider this a con because time is valuable. Now, who wants to spend several hours sitting in traffic away from their family? During rush hour, the work commute can easily increase to 1 hour and sometimes even more. Now, again, if you are moving to Corona, obviously Southern California is very infamous for their tough traffic. So it's just one thing, you just have to bite the bullet, and it is what it is. Now, con 4 would be crime. And this is huge because we obviously want to feel safe and not have to worry about our families being in danger. Now, compared to the US average, Corona does have a lower crime rate at about 8.2%, which is nearly actually half of the US average at 22.7%. However, just like in most cities, there are pockets within Corona where crime rates are much higher, mainly as you get closer to the downtown area. And then finally, con number 5, and this is taxes. And this is bad because we want to be able to keep as much of our hard-earned cash as possible. Compared to the 7.2% US average, the sales tax in Corona is 7.8%. So we are looking at about a 0.6% differential increase in Corona. The US average income tax is 4.6%, while Corona is a whopping 9.3%. Now finally, property taxes in Corona is 1.62%, which is slightly lower than the average property taxes in Riverside County. However, higher compared to property taxes in Orange County, which is 0.79%. Now, these higher taxes are definitely something to consider if you are thinking about moving to Corona. Overall, I would consider Corona a good choice for a first-time home buyer looking for an affordable home that is centrally located. However, it is a poor choice for anyone who isn't into commuting to work and being stuck in traffic. I chose to live here because, in my opinion, the pros such as location and affordability outweigh the cons like commuting to work and rush hour traffic. But I do understand that not everyone is on the same stage of life as I am, So different things there you're able to tolerate versus what I'm able to tolerate at this point. All right, so if you like what you hear and are hoping to make Corona your home, definitely let me know. And also, don't forget to snag my free ebook, A Millennial's Guide to Home Ownership, down below. And if you're not quite ready to make the next step or want to know more about Corona, check out this video next. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.